Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We got some breaking news. Randy Arozarena to the Mariners. Was not expecting to be doing this video at 10 o'clock at night.
Yep.
But here we are. We want to get our live reaction to it. Just happened moments ago. Ken Rosenthal was the one who broke the trade. Jeff Passan with the return. Let's get to that. It's going to be Randy Arozarena for Aiden Smith and Brody Hopkins, and also a player to be named later, not last. Like Passan said. Yeah, before we get to what the Mariners are looking like these days, what's your initial reaction?
Well, my first reaction is I'm happy that this guy is out of the AL East because he absolutely terrorizes the Jays. So that was my first reaction. But in all seriousness, the Mariners needed enforcements in a hurry, right? Obviously, Crawford's hurt, Julio Rodriguez is hurt. You get a guy like Arozarena who can play right field or left field for you in a pinch, right? Obviously, he's a huge right-handed bat. You added to that middle of that lineup. He's a pure slugger. He can steal some bags for you. And he's got 3 years of control, right? He's only 29. He fits right into their kind of core. And yeah, this is a great pickup for Jerry Dipoto. I expected a way bigger return than that. I think that they stole him from the Rays, to be honest. But the Rays pitching development is good, so they must see something in that Brody Hopkins kid. So yeah, this is a huge ad for the Mariners.
Yeah, MLB Pipeline had Aiden Smith as the Mariners' 12th best prospect and Brody Hopkins as 24th. Yeah, I'm very, very, uh, I would say confused, but shocked that this is the return for a player of Rosarena's status, even with the down year that he's having. I mean, he still brings you that, those intangibles, right? So,
Mhm.
yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the Mariners. You alluded to it. They're banged up right now, even with Rosarena in there. This offense is pretty bad.
Yeah,
So, um, yeah, I mean, OPS or average. I wish they had their OPS on here, but
yeah.
I mean, Randy is batting 213 with 15 homers.
Mhm.
Once you get back, uh, Rodriguez and JP Crawford, you're looking at Crawford, Rodriguez, Raleigh, Rosarena. Blanco's been terrible this year, barely batting 200.
Yep.
Mitch Garver was their big addition this year. They have him on the bench with 12 homers and batting 168 this year. So
Yeah.
I would not be surprised with how much they gave up, or how little I should say, for Rosarena, that they add another bat, maybe like a Jazz Chisholm.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get Jazz Chisholm to go play second base, you'd have Chisholm, Crawford, or Rosarena, Rodriguez, Raleigh behind the plate. There's a good nucleus for years to come there. And I really like this move for the Mariners. I really do.
Yeah, obviously this is the first big domino to fall. Obviously, the deadline's around the corner, and I'm going to be interested to see kind of if this is a kickstart for the Astros to go get somebody, right? We saw this in the NL West in the offseason, right? With the Dodgers making moves and the Padres made moves and then the Diamondbacks made moves. So maybe this is a kickstart. Maybe Houston says, "Okay, we need to go out and get a batter. We need to go out and get an arm." Maybe Texas does something, right? So yeah, this is a home run move for what how little they gave up. I thought they would have had to maybe give up maybe a Woo in this trade. A pitcher goes back the other way for Rosarena with how much control is there. But yeah, when this team is healthy, Rosarena is going to lengthen this lineup a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense that they didn't go with a MLB ready pitcher, though.
Hmm.
I mean, obviously, they lost Wander Franco, who they thought was going to be a cornerstone for 10 plus years, because he got in trouble. And now you're trading Randy Arozarena. Like, there's not really any star power on the Rays after this trade. You have Yandy Diaz, who's a solid player. They're looking to move Isaac Paredes. It's just, they kind of need. It looks like the Rays might be entering not a rebuild, but
Have a retool.
potentially a
Yeah.
retool. It might be a couple down years. Who knows? It's just based off of they always have players emerge, so
Hmm.
we'll see what happens. But I mean, this, yeah, I thought they would get something a little bit better for Randy, at least a top 10 prospect in somebody's system. Mariners do have a good system though, so maybe this Smith kid is a top 10 prospect in other teams
Hmm.
top 30. So you have anything to add before we get out of here?
No, obviously, their offense has struggled. You just look at the averages there. There's a lot in the low 200s, right? They need a kickstart to this offense, and they're hoping that Randy Rosarena can be that kickstart for them.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's our initial reaction to Randy Arozarena to the Mariners. Thank you guys for listening and watching. We're over 1,000 subs now. Let's keep that growing. And we appreciate you guys. See you on the next one. Later.